Hi there, welcome to Dino's World. I have great news for all you Honda fanboys out there. Finally, the new Amaze is out and I'm here to tell you everything that you need to know about the sensational launch from Honda Cars India.
There's a beauty in the way you're worn and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed heart. The pieces still so cold. All the tears won't bring it back to life, but hate will always grow. There's a beauty in the way you lay and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections.
And guys, one humble sincere request to all you guys is that many of them are watching. Almost 80% of the viewers are non-subscribers, and if only you could hit the subscribe button, we can go past 1 million in a flash. I've been a person who has dedicated his life for more than a decade, covering auto, all the latest and the greatest updates. All you can do is just hit the subscribe button to help me get past 1 million, and then we'll have a massive giveaway that is guaranteed from my side. The reliability, durability comes without saying when the branding reads Honda, and they have packed it with every feature that you can think of with the new Amaze. Starting with the design, you can see the proper sedan silhouette. Despite this being a sub 4 meter sedan, there is no compromise when it comes to space optimization as well as the design concept. You can see the beautifully laid out front end with the projector headlamp, LED lamp setup. You have the LED fog lamp up front, chrome accents, the wing light is there to accentuate the visual appeal, and of course the bonnet lines highlight the kind of performance and the engaging driving experience it has on offer. Massive grille kind of reminds us of the Elevate to some extent, but the Honda logo gives us a complete rest assured feeling that you are having a brand that you can completely rely upon. Moving on to the profile, the full sedan silhouette comes alive. When you look at it from the profile, you have beautiful character line flowing flawlessly across the bodywork, highlighting the attention to detail. The flared wheel arches look amazing. The diamond cut alloy wheels highlight the factor when it comes to raising the visual appeal and giving you absolutely striking look from side on. Again, you get 15-inch wheels. These are wider profile tires, 185 section, but I would have preferred 16-inch wheels because the rest of the silhouette is so sturdy, so well built that it demands and hopes for a 16-incher to highlight the stability factor and also goes well with the visual appeal. But we know they might have saved it for later. As of now, you get chrome door handles. You have ORVMs that are body colored, integrated turn blinkers, again blackened B pillar, and a very well laid out roof section that highlights the fact that there is optimized headroom on offer. Again, adequate amount of ground clearance as well for Indian conditions such that you can ride carefree. Moving on to the rear section, this is where most of the action is happening. You have a revised tail lamp, wraparound tail lamp section that reminds us of the Honda City. So it looks like a bigger car, a car ahead of its segment with the Ivy Tech branding right over here. Again, the wing light design element is seen here as well to highlight the premium factor. Honda badging right over here, the Amaze badging right over here. Again, neatly laid out rear bumper along with rear parking sensors. You do get a shark fin antenna and also loads of accessories to further accentuate and uplift the overall visual aesthetics that already is one of the finest in its segment. So moving on to the interior, we have beautiful, elegant, executive sedan kind of interior design that has been updated here for the Amaze to make it look far more ahead of its segment and upmarket. Once you look at the steering wheel, it has all the controls that you can think of at the tip of your fingers, including the ADAS features. And now I have to tell you, this is the first compact sedan in its price point to offer ADAS features. So that is kind of a segment first, and these are camera based ADAS features and not radar based. So that's another thing you need to note. Then you have 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's a very convenient feature to have on board. You have connected car features, 6 speakers all around for immersive audio. Again, the dash is beautifully laid out with attention to detail, a little bit of accents here and there to again highlight the attention to detail and not compromising on any element whatsoever. The hardware buttons for the aircon vents, as well as the adjustable buttons for the fan speed, as well as the climate control. Everything is screams practicality. Also, the gear lever is there to give you a proper sports sedan kind of a feel, and the CVT this thing avatar, it looks far more convenient to use. At the same time, it has the chunky feel once you hold on to it. The 3-spoke steering wheel again has a signature Honda design to it, along with the paddle shifters to again give you a sporty feeling. Then the convenience features, you have bottle holders all around, you have door pockets, you have wireless charging for your phone, and a massive phone like my S24 Ultra fits properly. And what is really intelligent is you have a dedicated button which turns on and turns off wireless charging. So unless and until you need to charge your phone, it is not something that is there by default, that by default starts charging your phone and might result in wastage of battery. But you can turn it on and turn it off. That's a practically well thought out feature. You have USB slots as well. 2 USB slots. You have a separate socket to be utilized for further utilities, and the seats are very well bolstered. You have nice side bolsters are nice and thick to give you good support, and the cushion for the back area is well sorted, along with well supported lower lumbar this thing as well, layout of the seats. So overall the seats are something that is one of the finest in the segment and offer a lot of comfort, and also enough amount of under thigh support, and a good amount of legroom for the front seat as well as the second row passengers. Of course, we're going to have a look at the second row up next. Another practical thing I usually try to point out is the door opening angle, which might be a little bit of a hassle for elderly people to get in and out of the cabin if the door opening angle is not too wide. So you can see the front door for the driver's seat is pretty much nice and wide open, so you can get in and out of the front seat pretty conveniently. For the second row, again, it is a little sharp, but I think you can manage to get inside, and it is not too much of a low slung seating, so you can get into the cabin pretty easily. You have scooped out front seat backs for optimized legroom, very well spaced out cabin, loads of headroom on offer, dedicated aircon vents for the second row passengers. You also have a power outlet here, again dedicated bottle holder, and reading light right over here, and you do have an armrest here as well, which is better angled. You have cup holders right over here. So overall well thought out, well spaced out second row seating or for the passengers in the Amaze. Moving on to the tail section or the boot section. Now this is where again the Amaze comes out shining. 416 liters of boot space. I think earlier it was close to 420 or something, but this itself is more than sufficient to carry all your large suitcases for your quick airport runs, and I think this is a major plus for a car in this segment to offer this kind of room such that you can carry your world along with you. Powering the car is the same tried and tested 1.2 litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder iVTEC petrol that puts out 90 PS of max power and 110 Newton meters of max torque. You have 2 transmission options to choose from. One is the 5-speed manual, and then you have the 5-speed CVT. The best part is that the CVT offers more mileage than the manual. I don't know how they managed to pull it off. It is nothing short of a miracle. offering close to 19.5 kmpl for a CVT gearbox is unimaginable and unheard of. Only Honda can pull something like that off. And again, for the manual transmission, it is close to 18.6 kmpl. So there you have it. You have a perfect blend of power and economy, and we all know what Ivy Tech is capable of. So it's pure joy behind the wheel. In terms of safety, Honda has got you covered there as well. You have 6 airbags as standard right from the base variant. You have ABS with EBD, hill start assist and whatnot. You also have camera based ADAS features. ADAS stands for Advanced Driver Assistance System. So you have the lane keep assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control and whatnot. And undeniably, this is one of the safest cars that you can buy, because in the compact sedan segment, first time Honda have introduced camera based ADAS, which is hats off to them. And again, the pricing is the icing on the cake, starting from as low as 8 lakhs ex showroom, going all the way up to 10.90 lakhs ex showroom. This is undeniably ultimate value for your hard earned buck.